Did you know that people with average IQs outperform those with high IQs 70% of the time? Why is that? The secret lies not in intellect, but in emotional intelligence, EQ, the ability to understand, manage, and connect through emotions. Too many leaders step into roles armed with knowledge and strategies, yet struggle to inspire or build meaningful relationships. Why? Because success isn't just about IQ, it's about EQ, the invisible force that shapes true leadership and lasting impact. In a world obsessed with intellectual brilliance, we often forget the wisdom of the heart. IQ might open doors, but EQ ensures you thrive. It's what helps you adapt in times of change, navigate challenges with grace, and lead with empathy. As the Stoics teach, control over your emotions and focus on what you can influence unlocks peace and resilience. So what really defines success? Is it IQ, the sharpness of your mind, or EQ, the strength of your character? Imagine if mastering your emotions, connecting deeply, and building unshakable confidence became your greatest advantage. In this video, we'll break down the battle between IQ and EQ, uncovering 7 key lessons inspired by Stoic philosophy to help you thrive in leadership, relationships, and personal growth. Stay until the end for practical steps you can take to sharpen your emotional intelligence today. Comment below. Do you think EQ matters more than IQ? Let's explore this together. 1. IQ opens doors, but EQ takes you further. Let's begin with an example. Steve Jobs, known for his exceptional IQ and unparalleled creativity, is remembered not only for his technical brilliance, but also for his emotional intelligence. Jobs had the rare ability to inspire and emotionally connect with his team, fueling Apple's sustained success. Without this connection, Apple might have been a great company, but it would never have become a global icon. This illustrates a profound truth. IQ can get you opportunities, but EQ determines how far you go. Intelligence opens doors, but emotional intelligence enables you to navigate challenges, build relationships, and lead effectively. Now consider the counterexample, a financial analyst with extraordinary technical skills but poor EQ. Despite his sharp mind, he struggles to collaborate with his team or articulate his ideas to decision-makers. His lack of emotional intelligence keeps him from reaching higher roles despite his potential. IQ, often seen as the hallmark of success, is undeniably important. It helps you solve problems, grasp complex ideas, and acquire knowledge. Yet, success in life, particularly in leadership, relationships, and personal growth, requires much more than intelligence. It demands self-awareness, empathy, and the ability to adapt, which are hallmarks of emotional intelligence. According to studies, individuals with high EQ tend to perform better in roles that require interpersonal skills. Leaders who can empathize with their teams and adapt to changing environments foster trust, collaboration, and innovation, qualities that drive long-term success. The Stoics remind us of the importance of mastering our emotions. Epictetus once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This self-mastery lies at the heart of emotional intelligence. Without it, intelligence can only take you so far. Imagine you're faced with a high-stakes decision at work. Your IQ equips you with the technical knowledge to analyze the problem, but your EQ enables you to remain calm, consider others' perspectives, and make a balanced decision. Both are essential, but EQ ensures that your intelligence translates into effective action. Moreover, EQ helps you adapt to the unpredictable. In today's fast-changing world, adaptability is crucial. Those who can navigate uncertainty with emotional resilience and a growth mindset are better positioned for long-term success. So how can you develop and leverage your EQ to complement your IQ? Let's draw inspiration from Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Take time to reflect on your emotions. Keep a journal to identify triggers and patterns in your reactions. This practice builds emotional clarity, helping you manage your behavior more effectively. Seneca taught us to walk in others' shoes. Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness. Actively listen to others without judgment. Seek to understand their emotions and motivations. This skill enhances communication and strengthens relationships. The Stoics emphasized controlling what lies within your power. When faced with stress, pause and breathe. This creates a space to choose your response rather than reacting impulsively. As Epictetus advised, we are not disturbed by things, but by the views we take of them. Shift your perspective to see the good in others and focus on building mutual trust and respect. While IQ is vital, it is not the ultimate determinant of success. Emotional intelligence amplifies the impact of your intellect, guiding you to adapt, connect, and lead with purpose. By balancing IQ with EQ, you unlock your full potential, both professionally and personally. Steve Jobs succeeded not just because he was intelligent, but because he knew how to inspire and lead through connection. You too can achieve extraordinary success by mastering emotional intelligence. Remember, if IQ determines how far you can go, EQ determines how high you can soar. 2. True leadership springs from EQ. As I mentioned earlier, many leaders today lack a clear understanding of what it truly means to lead. Leadership is not merely about strategies, results, or commanding authority. It's about creating an environment where people feel valued, understood, and motivated. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, lies at the heart of such leadership, enabling leaders to inspire trust and build meaningful connections. Without EQ, even the most knowledgeable leaders may struggle to connect with their teams or foster long-term success. True leadership begins with self-awareness. A leader who understands their own emotions and triggers is better equipped to make decisions with clarity and composure. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This wisdom highlights the importance of mastering internal emotions before attempting to guide others. A self-aware leader sets a tone of consistency, earning trust through their ability to remain calm under pressure. Equally important is empathy. Leadership is not a one-size-fits-all approach. It requires understanding the unique needs and motivations of each team member. Seneca wrote, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." Empathy allows leaders to listen actively, respond thoughtfully, and cultivate a sense of belonging among their teams. When employees feel heard and respected, they are more likely to be engaged, productive, and loyal. Leadership also requires strong relational skills. Building trust is not a transactional act, but a continual effort to connect on a deeper level. This doesn't mean avoiding tough conversations. It means approaching them with fairness and a focus on resolution. Leaders who prioritize relationships over authority foster an environment of collaboration and shared purpose, enabling their teams to thrive. Consider this example. A manager notices that one of their employees has been struggling with deadlines. Instead of reprimanding them, the manager takes the time to ask about the challenges they're facing. Perhaps the issue is unclear expectations, a lack of resources, or personal difficulties. By addressing these concerns with empathy and offering support, the manager not only resolves the problem but also strengthens the employee's trust and confidence. Contrast this with a leader who focuses solely on results. Such an approach often leads to frustration, disengagement, and even burnout. Leaders with high EQ understand that effective communication goes beyond words. They recognize the importance of body language, tone, and timing. A well-timed acknowledgement or a small gesture of appreciation can create a profound impact, motivating employees to contribute their best. Conversely, neglecting these subtle yet powerful elements can erode morale and trust. The Stoics remind us that leadership is a responsibility, not a privilege. Epictetus once said, "We are not disturbed by things, but by the views we take of them." A leader's perspective shapes the culture of their team. By focusing on what they can control, how they react, guide, and inspire, they set a standard for resilience and adaptability. Leadership rooted in emotional intelligence also drives long-term success. In dynamic environments, adaptability is key. A leader with high EQ embraces change, guiding their team through uncertainty with confidence and empathy. This adaptability ensures not only immediate results, but also a foundation for sustained growth and innovation. In conclusion, leadership is not defined by a title or a role. It's measured by the positive impact left on others. Emotional intelligence empowers leaders to inspire, connect, and guide with authenticity. A workplace where EQ is prioritized becomes more than a place of work. It becomes a community of growth and purpose. Leaders who embody these principles create legacies that extend far beyond their immediate achievements, reminding us that true leadership always springs from the wisdom of the heart. 3. IQ alone doesn't solve social problems. Intelligence, while a powerful asset, cannot stand alone in navigating the complexities of human relationships. IQ enables us to analyze data, solve technical problems, and achieve academic success. Yet, in the context of social dynamics, IQ often falls short. Without emotional intelligence, EQ, even the most brilliant minds can struggle to connect with others, resolve conflicts, or foster collaboration. Let me share a story. A friend of mine is exceptionally intelligent. He excelled academically and was always at the top of his class. When he entered the workforce, his technical skills were unmatched, and his ideas were innovative. However, he found it difficult to build rapport with his colleagues. In one particular team meeting, the group was debating how to address a critical issue. While his solution was logical and well-reasoned, his presentation lacked tact, and he dismissed alternative viewpoints without much consideration. This made his teammates feel undervalued, leading to tension and disengagement. Despite his high IQ, his inability to navigate social dynamics hindered his success. This example highlights a crucial truth. Social problems require emotional solutions. Relationships, whether personal or professional, thrive on empathy, active listening, and adaptability, qualities rooted in EQ. The ability to understand and manage emotions, both your own and others, is what bridges the gap between knowledge and connection. The Stoics provide timeless wisdom on this matter. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth." This openness to feedback and differing perspectives is a hallmark of emotional intelligence. Without it, even the smartest individuals may alienate others, losing valuable opportunities for growth and collaboration. Imagine a brainstorming session where one person dominates the discussion, dismissing others' contributions. While their ideas may be brilliant, their lack of social awareness creates resentment and stifles creativity. Now consider a leader who actively listens, validates others' input, and builds on shared ideas. This approach fosters trust, inspires teamwork, and leads to more innovative solutions. The difference lies not in IQ, but in EQ. Another common social challenge is conflict resolution. A high IQ might help you identify the logical flaws in an argument, but it is EQ that allows you to address the underlying emotions driving the conflict. Seneca once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Many disputes arise not from facts, but from feelings. Hurt pride, unmet expectations, or fear of being misunderstood. Emotional intelligence helps us look beyond the surface, addressing these deeper issues with compassion and clarity. To illustrate, consider a workplace disagreement. Two colleagues are at odds over a project's direction. A person with a high IQ might present a detailed, data-driven case to prove their point. While logical, this approach could escalate tensions if it disregards the other person's concerns. A leader with high EQ, on the other hand, would acknowledge both perspectives, validate feelings, and guide the discussion toward a resolution that respects everyone involved. This ability to navigate emotional undercurrents is essential for maintaining harmony and productivity. So, how can we strengthen EQ to address social challenges more effectively? First, practice self-awareness. Reflect on how your emotions influence your actions and decisions. Marcus Aurelius advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." By understanding your own emotional triggers, you can respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Second, cultivate empathy. Make a conscious effort to understand others' feelings and perspectives. This doesn't mean agreeing with everyone, but rather appreciating their experiences and motivations. Empathy builds bridges, turning disagreements into opportunities for connection and collaboration. Finally, embrace humility. Recognize that you don't have all the answers, and that every interaction is an opportunity to learn. As Epictetus taught, it is impossible to learn that which one thinks one already knows. This mindset fosters openness, adaptability, and a genuine respect for others. In conclusion, IQ alone cannot solve the complexities of human relationships. It is EQ that enables us to connect, resolve conflicts, and create lasting bonds. By mastering emotional intelligence, we unlock the true potential of our intellect, not just to achieve success, but to inspire, uplift, and lead with authenticity. 4. Long-term success relies on adaptability. Success is never static. It ebbs and flows, shaped by circumstances and challenges that demand resilience and the ability to pivot. While IQ equips us with technical skills and problem-solving capabilities, it is emotional intelligence, EQ, that empowers us to adapt when life throws the unexpected our way. Adaptability is not merely a skill, it is a mindset, a hallmark of those who master their emotions and thrive in the face of change. Consider the words of Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This profound insight reminds us that while we cannot control external events, we can control our reactions to them. This is the foundation of adaptability. It is not about avoiding change, but embracing it with grace and confidence, guided by the emotional clarity that EQ provides. Take, for example, a man in his 50s who finds himself displaced from a career in a declining industry. Faced with uncertainty, he could succumb to frustration or fear. Instead, he leverages his expertise and emotional intelligence to start a consultancy, pivoting into a new and thriving sector. His ability to recognize his strengths, regulate his emotions, and build relationships in a new field exemplifies adaptability in action. This is the kind of transformation that EQ makes possible, allowing individuals to not just survive, but thrive in periods of upheaval. Adaptability is particularly crucial in leadership. A leader who clings rigidly to outdated strategies or resists feedback risks losing relevance in a rapidly changing world. On the other hand, a leader with high EQ recognizes the importance of flexibility. They listen, observe, and adjust their approach to align with new realities, ensuring their team stays focused and united. As Epictetus advised, it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This wisdom serves as a guiding principle for those seeking to navigate change with resilience and composure. In the workplace, adaptability often determines long-term success. Employees who can embrace new tools, processes, and cultures are far more valuable than those who resist innovation. Emotional intelligence plays a pivotal role here. It enables individuals to manage the anxiety that comes with change, communicate effectively during transitions, and build rapport with colleagues in evolving environments. A high IQ might make someone a fast learner, but it is EQ that ensures they remain adaptable learners over time. Nowhere is this more evident than in times of crisis. A business facing sudden market shifts might rely on data and analysis to make decisions, but its success will hinge on the emotional intelligence of its leaders. How well do they manage their own stress? Can they inspire confidence in their teams? Do they have the empathy to understand and address the concerns of their employees and customers? These are the moments when EQ becomes the true driver of success. Seneca once said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." Adaptability is a form of preparation. It ensures that when opportunities arise or when challenges emerge, we are ready to respond effectively. Emotional intelligence enhances this readiness by fostering self-awareness, emotional regulation, and social connection. These qualities help us identify what needs to change, understand how others are impacted, and lead with integrity through the process. To cultivate adaptability, start by practicing mindfulness. Reflect on your reactions to change and identify any resistance you feel. Ask yourself, what can I control in this situation? What opportunities might this change bring? Next, work on building resilience. View setbacks not as failures, but as lessons. Finally, strengthen your relationships. Adaptability often requires collaboration, and those with strong connections are better positioned to succeed. In the end, adaptability is not just a survival skill, it is the cornerstone of lasting success. It enables us to transform challenges into opportunities and ensures that our achievements remain sustainable. Emotional intelligence is what allows us to adapt with purpose, leading not only to success, but to a life of fulfillment and growth. 5. Managing emotions under pressure. With pressure is an inevitable part of life. As we grow, face challenges, and strive for success, it becomes a constant companion, testing our resolve and shaping our character. While we cannot eliminate pressure, we can control how we respond to it. Emotional intelligence, EQ, is the key to mastering this response, allowing us to navigate stress with resilience and clarity. The Stoics understood this well. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This wisdom is timeless, reminding us that it is not the pressure itself that defines us, but our ability to manage our emotions in its presence. With EQ, we can transform moments of stress into opportunities for growth. At the heart of managing emotions under pressure is self-awareness. Recognizing how stress affects our thoughts and actions is the first step toward control. When faced with a high-pressure situation, pause and ask yourself, what am I feeling? Why am I reacting this way? This reflection helps you separate emotion from action, ensuring your decisions are deliberate rather than impulsive. Equally important is emotional regulation, the ability to temper your reactions and choose your responses. Epictetus advised, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By regulating your emotions, you maintain composure, think clearly, and respond constructively, even in the most challenging circumstances. Techniques like deep breathing or counting to 10 may seem simple, but they create a vital pause, allowing your rational mind to regain control. In moments of pressure, empathy becomes a powerful tool. Stress often narrows our focus, making us overly concerned with our own struggles. Emotional intelligence broadens this perspective, enabling us to consider how others might be feeling and how our actions impact them. This outward focus fosters connection and reduces the isolating effects of stress. Another critical component is adaptability. Pressure often stems from change, new responsibilities, unexpected challenges, or shifting circumstances. Those with high EQ embrace change as an opportunity rather than a threat. They remain flexible, adjusting their approach as needed without losing sight of their goals. As Seneca said, a gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Pressure refines us, provided we have the emotional intelligence to adapt and persevere. To manage emotions under pressure, we must also cultivate resilience. Resilience is not the absence of struggle, but the ability to recover and learn from adversity. It requires a growth mindset, viewing setbacks not as failures, but as lessons. Emotional intelligence enhances this resilience by fostering optimism and self-confidence, giving us the strength to face challenges head-on. The Stoics teach us the value of focusing on what we can control. In high-pressure situations, it is easy to become overwhelmed by the unknown or uncontrollable. By concentrating on your own actions, decisions, and mindset, you regain a sense of agency. This focus reduces anxiety and channels your energy toward productive outcomes. Finally, maintaining a sense of purpose is crucial. Pressure often feels unbearable when we lose sight of why we are enduring it. Emotional intelligence helps us reconnect with our motivations, keeping us grounded and determined. As Marcus Aurelius reflected, what we do now echoes in eternity. This perspective transforms pressure from a burden into a meaningful part of our journey. Managing emotions under pressure is not about avoiding stress, it is about mastering it. With emotional intelligence, we learn to stay composed, act with intention, and remain empathetic even in the most demanding situations. Pressure becomes less an obstacle and more a forge, shaping us into stronger, wiser, and more capable individuals. Emotional intelligence empowers us to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace, turning moments of strain into stepping stones for growth and success. 6. Building strong relationships through EQ. Relationships are the foundation of our lives, both personal and professional. They shape our experiences, open doors to opportunities, and provide the support we need to grow. Yet, building and maintaining strong relationships is not simply about shared interests or mutual goals. It requires emotional intelligence, EQ, the ability to understand, connect, and nurture meaningful bonds. I once witnessed this truth through my older brother. His technical skills were modest, good but not extraordinary. Yet his ability to forge connections was remarkable. He made people feel heard, valued, and understood. Whether it was a new colleague or an old friend, he had a gift for building relationships that were not only genuine, but enduring. His success, though not built on expertise alone, was a testament to the power of EQ in fostering trust and collaboration. At the heart of strong relationships is empathy. Empathy allows us to see the world through another's eyes and to understand their feelings and perspectives. Seneca wrote, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." This kindness, expressed through active listening, thoughtful responses, and genuine concern, creates the trust that relationships thrive on. Without empathy, interactions become superficial and connections lack depth. EQ also enhances communication, a cornerstone of any relationship. It's not just about what we say, but how we say it. Tone, body language, and timing often speak louder than words. Those with high EQ recognize these subtleties and adjust their approach to ensure their message resonates. For example, expressing gratitude sincerely, offering constructive feedback respectfully, or choosing the right moment to address sensitive topics can make all the difference in strengthening a bond. Trust, another pillar of relationships, is built on consistency and integrity. Marcus Aurelius advised, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Living by this principle, leaders, friends, and colleagues with high EQ earn the confidence of those around them. They are dependable and honest, qualities that inspire loyalty and deepen connections. Moreover, emotional intelligence helps us navigate conflict, a natural part of any relationship. Disagreements can either weaken bonds or strengthen them, depending on how they are handled. High EQ individuals approach conflicts with patience and understanding. Instead of reacting defensively, they seek to understand the underlying emotions and work collaboratively toward resolution. This ability to turn disagreements into opportunities for growth is a hallmark of emotionally intelligent relationships. Adaptability, a key aspect of EQ, is equally important in relationships. As people change and circumstances evolve, so too must our approach to maintaining connections. A relationship built on emotional intelligence is resilient and capable of withstanding the tests of time and change. By remaining open to growth and adjusting to new dynamics, we ensure that our bonds remain strong and meaningful. Stoic philosophy reminds us to focus on what we can control, a lesson that resonates deeply in relationships. While we cannot dictate how others feel or act, we can control our own behavior. By consistently showing kindness, respect, and understanding, we create a space where trust and affection can flourish. Epictetus taught, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This practice of listening with intention is a cornerstone of emotionally intelligent relationships. To build stronger relationships, begin with self-awareness. Reflect on your interactions and consider how your emotions influence your communication. Practice empathy by genuinely seeking to understand others, not just their words, but their emotions. Finally, nurture trust by being reliable and honest, even in small matters. In the end, the strength of our relationships reflects the strength of our emotional intelligence. By mastering EQ, we gain the tools to connect deeply, resolve conflicts gracefully, and adapt to the changing tides of life. Relationships built on these principles are not just strong, they are transformative, enriching our lives and the lives of those we touch. 7. High IQ doesn't guarantee sustained success. Intelligence, while undeniably valuable, is not a guarantee of lasting success. A high IQ can provide the tools to excel academically, solve complex problems, and innovate in remarkable ways. But sustained success requires more than intellectual brilliance. It demands emotional intelligence, EQ. Without EQ, even the most intelligent individuals can struggle to navigate relationships, maintain mental well-being, or make wise decisions under pressure. Stoic philosophy offers profound insight into this balance. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Strength lies not in intelligence alone, but in mastering emotions, building connections, and responding thoughtfully to life's challenges. EQ provides this mastery, enabling us to adapt, connect, and lead with resilience. Consider the pitfalls of relying solely on IQ. An individual with exceptional intelligence but low EQ might excel in their field, yet face difficulties in teamwork or leadership. They may struggle to empathize with colleagues, dismiss feedback, or make decisions based solely on logic, disregarding the human element. Over time, these shortcomings can erode trust, alienate others, and hinder long-term success. As Epictetus observed, it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Reacting poorly to interpersonal challenges often undermines even the greatest intellect. On the other hand, EQ serves as the bridge between intelligence and meaningful impact. Emotional intelligence equips us to manage stress, communicate effectively, and navigate conflicts constructively. These skills are essential not only for professional success, but also for personal fulfillment. A leader with high EQ fosters trust and collaboration, creating a supportive environment where both individuals and teams can thrive. It's important to recognize that EQ and IQ are not opposing forces, but complementary strengths. A high IQ without EQ may lead to unfulfilled potential, while a high EQ without sufficient IQ might result in limited opportunities. True, sustained success lies in finding the balance. Seneca reminds us, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. This balance helps us overcome imagined fears, focus on what matters, and achieve meaningful goals. EQ plays a critical role in maintaining mental and emotional well-being, a cornerstone of sustained success. High IQ individuals often face intense pressures to perform, leading to stress, burnout, and even poor health. Without the emotional resilience that EQ provides, these pressures can become overwhelming. Emotional intelligence allows us to regulate our emotions, maintain perspective, and prioritize self-care, ensuring that success is not achieved at the expense of our well-being. Moreover, EQ strengthens relationships, which are crucial for long-term success. Professional networks, mentorship, and collaboration often hinge on trust and mutual respect, qualities nurtured by EQ. Building and sustaining these connections amplifies opportunities and provides invaluable support during challenges. As Seneca advised, wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness. Kindness, empathy, and understanding form the bedrock of strong, lasting relationships. Adaptability, another hallmark of EQ, is essential in today's rapidly changing world. High IQ individuals may excel in mastering static knowledge, but adapting to new environments and challenges requires the flexibility and emotional resilience that EQ fosters. Whether it's shifting careers, embracing new technologies, or navigating global uncertainties, EQ ensures we remain effective and relevant over time. To achieve sustained success, start by cultivating self-awareness. Reflect on how your emotions influence your decisions and relationships. Practice empathy by seeking to understand others' perspectives, even when they differ from your own. Develop resilience by viewing setbacks as opportunities to grow rather than failures to fear. Finally, prioritize balance. Recognize the value of both IQ and EQ and strive to strengthen both in harmony. In conclusion, IQ alone is not enough to guarantee lasting success. Emotional intelligence provides the tools to navigate life's complexities, fostering connections, resilience, and adaptability. Together, IQ and EQ create a powerful synergy that enables us to achieve not only success but also fulfillment, leaving a meaningful legacy in our personal and professional lives. As we have explored, emotional intelligence, EQ, is not merely a concept, it is a transformative skill that shapes how we lead, connect, and thrive in a complex world. While IQ may open doors, it is EQ that keeps them open, allowing us to adapt, build meaningful relationships, and maintain long-term success. Stoic philosophy reminds us of this balance. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That strength lies in mastering our emotions and guiding our actions with wisdom. Embracing EQ is a journey of self-awareness and growth. Start small. Reflect on your reactions, listen with empathy, and practice responding thoughtfully to life's challenges. Remember that resilience grows with every setback, and connections deepen with every act of understanding. These habits may seem subtle, but their impact is profound. They are the foundation of a life led with purpose and balance. So, how will you integrate these lessons into your own life? Perhaps it's through better communication at work, improved relationships at home, or even by calming your mind during moments of stress. The possibilities are endless, and the rewards are immeasurable. I encourage you to share your experiences in the comments below. How has emotional intelligence shaped your journey, and where do you see room to grow? Together, let us cultivate this invaluable skill and unlock the potential for success and fulfillment.